Remy Ma has really been going through it, y'all. Now, Claressa has teamed up with Chrisean Rock to allegedly gang up on her and send threatening messages. Claressa has already done everything possible to prove that she and Pap are deeply in love. Yet the moment someone brings up Remy to remind her that she's involved with a married man, she completely crashes out and starts getting defensive. The situation keeps getting messier, and the drama seems far from over.
I want to tell you the real reason why Pap is with me, because I don't think you know. I'm gonna tell you. I'm a badass bitch. Flat out. My ass is real. My body's real. I look good as fuck in the face. I'm successful. I'm young. And the things that my little poo-nana can do is amazing. That's why we together. Yeah.
Now, Remy has actually been trying to move on from all of this. But word is, Claressa feels increasingly frustrated that she still has to defend her relationship because the divorce papers between Remy and Papoose have not been officially signed yet. And now, she has seemingly brought Chrisean Rock into the situation to help deal with Remy once and for all. When Remy Ma first exposed Papoose for allegedly having a girlfriend, the internet was largely on Claressa's side. After all, fans had watched Papoose stand by Remy through some of her toughest moments. For years, they were seen as the picture of black love. So when allegations surfaced that Remy had been involved with battle rapper Easy the Block Captain, many people turned against her and were happy to see Pap with someone who appeared to genuinely care about him. People constantly talked about how strong Papoose and Claressa seemed together, and some even felt the relationship was helping Pap professionally, especially once Claressa began supporting and promoting him more publicly. What started as relationship drama quickly turned into a much bigger storyline that had everyone picking sides.
It is done now. They both done came public with their lovers. I'm not mad at it. And for Claressa to bring Papoose out when she was walking out for her fight, have him rap, have him perform. Like, she put on for him, he put on for her. I like that. And you could literally tell, like, when they're together, you can tell that she genuinely likes this man and that he genuinely likes her.
In the beginning, Remy was throwing shots at Claressa, calling her Papoose's latest come-up and mocking her for allegedly copying her style. But Claressa didn't back down one bit, and people praised her for refusing to let Remy intimidate her. But now, it seems like being connected to Papoose may have become the biggest headache of Claressa's life. She went from being known primarily as a heavyweight boxing champion to constantly being referred to as Papoose's girlfriend or a wannabe baddie. These days, critics claim the main thing they see her doing is getting online to discuss her relationship and defend her position. And everything recently reached another level when Claressa appeared on a radio show and was asked about the current status of her relationship with Pap. The host basically put her on the spot, asking how long she planned to be comfortable being labeled a side chick to another woman's husband, especially since Papoose and Remy are still legally married. That question clearly touched a nerve and opened the door to even more drama.
Like, real question, because I didn't been here before. How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband? Because at the end of the day, that's what people are looking at.
Well, pause.
Okay.
Pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
Okay.
Papoose filed for divorce. Y'all hate to say that word, but it's the word that's out there. He filed for divorce because he's serious about me. So I'm not with somebody's husband.
Okay.
And if you're going to call him her husband, make sure you call her his wife. And also hold her accountable for what she's doing.
Claressa clearly wasn't okay with that question and pushed back, saying that Papoose had filed for divorce because he was serious about being with her. But after that interaction, the radio host, Miss Shanika, appeared on another show and discussed the situation, claiming that Claressa was being delusional about where things stood. She also said that after the interview was posted, Claressa became extremely upset and allegedly sent people to threaten her, claiming she would fight her the next time they crossed paths. And according to the ongoing claims, threats and confrontations with other women who have something to say about Claressa's relationship with Papoose have seemingly become a recurring part of the drama. Now, the situation has reportedly gotten even messier, with allegations that she has also brought Chrisean Rock into the conflict to intimidate Claressa's critics and make sure nobody feels comfortable speaking against her.
She started answering the question. I think me and Jock and Shawty kind of looked at one another and said, oh no, this is a delusional situation. We're not going to go back and forth with her about something that her man has rehearsed to her over and over again. This nigga lie.
Thank you.
We're not going to do that.
The craziest part is that Miss Shanika barely had to say anything for people to believe her, because Claressa came out and did plenty of talking for herself. She claimed the woman had ambushed her during the interview and intentionally put her in an uncomfortable position with those questions. But in what many people considered an extremely awkward video, Claressa went on and on explaining all the reasons Papoose supposedly chose to stay with her. She kept emphasizing how serious their relationship was and why she believed Pap was committed to her. At some point, it almost sounded like she wasn't trying to convince the audience anymore. She was trying to convince herself. The more she explained, the more people online questioned whether she was actually secure in the relationship or simply trying to prove a point.
Who tried to get on here and defend you because I called you fat? You sat there and called me dumb. You sat there and called me plan B. So yeah, now I'm finna say some shit about you. Because who the fuck you think you are? Just because y'all letting people put rumors and shit in y'all head and lie, don't mean it's true. His ex wanna go out there and say that bullshit long ago. Oh, living situation and manager, all this bullshit. He not my fucking manager. Why can't it be he filed for divorce because he loves somebody else? Why do we gotta be this? He's only trying to be with you for this. He's only with you for that. As if I'm not somebody who's important, beautiful, successful, young. Why you got to be all this other stuff except for the stuff for what it really is? And then when I tell you what it really is, you get mad at me. I want to tell you the real reason why Pap is with me. Because I don't think you know. I'm going to tell you. I'm a badass bitch. Flat out. My ass is real. My body's real. I look good as fuck in the face. I'm successful. I'm young. And the things that my little poo nana can do is amazing. That's why we together. Yeah.
Now, despite all the antics surrounding her, nobody can deny that Claressa is a champion boxer and incredibly talented at what she does. In fact, that's exactly why so many people are begging her to step away from the interviews and internet drama. She already has a successful career, major accomplishments, and a legacy that she can build on without constantly being tied to relationship controversy. But girl, can you believe Claressa is reportedly considering putting the one thing she is going for her on hold to have a child with Papoose? And yes, we're talking about having a baby with a man who is still legally married, with no finalized divorce in sight. For someone with so much potential in her own lane, people are seriously questioning why she would risk putting her career and reputation on the back burner for relationship drama.
We having a baby next year. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we having a baby next year.
Hey. How y'all gonna have it? You gonna have a child?
Who the fuck else gonna have a kid?
Man.
Claressa always seems determined to prove that Papoose has completely moved on from his marriage and is fully committed to her. Now, having a baby with him appears to be another way for her to prove once and for all that they are serious about building a future together. However, if the baby news had come directly from Papoose, the internet might have been more willing to take it seriously. But once again, Claressa is the one doing all the talking while Papoose remains noticeably quiet. That silence has people telling her to take a step back and give everyone a break from the constant relationship updates. One person summed up the criticism by saying, "Women be so pressed to prove everyone wrong at the expense of their dignity and self-worth. It's embarrassing." And honestly, that sentiment seems to be spreading across the internet. Some people even feel Claressa needs a strong PR team or someone in her circle who can tell her when enough is enough and put a stop to these constant media appearances.
Make this be a big thing when it was like, she's over there living her happy life. We're over here living our happy life. Our happy lives never were intertwined. Never. So it's like when I hear this stuff, I think that women who try to come from me, they're mad that he didn't stay there and deal with it and he moved on. That's the only thing. He moved on with somebody, like you said. He's older than me. I'm younger. I'm top of my game. Got my own money. I look good. My body look good. That's the problem. He was supposed to downgrade. He's supposed to go to like some Instagram model who got like 2,000 followers and do that. He ain't supposed to be able to bag the greatest. That's the problem.
Now,
He was supposed to downgrade. He was supposed to go after some Instagram model with like 2,000 followers and leave it at that. He wasn't supposed to be able to bag the greatest. That's the problem. Now, nobody is saying this situation is perfect, but when it comes to Claressa, some people believe she wouldn't constantly have to defend her relationship or deal with criticism from every direction if the situation with Remy Ma and Papoose had not become so public and messy. According to the claims surrounding their relationship, Claressa and Papoose initially had an understanding that they would keep their romance private until his divorce from Remy was finalized. But once their relationship became public, Claressa appeared completely unprepared for the amount of attention, backlash, and scrutiny that came with it. And what seems to frustrate people the most is that while Claressa continues answering questions about the breakup and defending her relationship, Remy appears to have moved on. You rarely see interviewers pressing Remy about Papoose. And when her past relationship does come up, the conversation often shifts toward who she may currently be dating or what she is doing next. For Claressa, though, some viewers believe this has become about more than simply being Papoose's girlfriend. They think she is caught up in a competition with Remy, constantly trying to prove that she is the better woman and that she has the better relationship, family, and future with Papoose. And that might explain why people have noticed her spending time around Chrisean Rock lately. Whatever people think about Chrisean's own relationship drama, she has certainly developed a reputation online for getting under people's skin and stirring up conflict. So now, some viewers are wondering whether she could be the person Claressa turns to for advice on how to deal with Remy and everyone else criticizing their relationship. The interesting part is that Remy hasn't exactly been giving Claressa the reaction she seems to want. There has been plenty of talk, but Remy does not appear to be constantly responding to every move. And that has left people wondering whether Claressa is fighting a battle that Remy has already decided to walk away from. Because if Claressa is this invested in proving that Papoose chose her, what happens if he eventually decides that he no longer wants the relationship? Some people online have gone as far as joking that Papoose would be a dead man walking if he ever broke things off and moved on. And the criticism has gotten even harsher, with people accusing Claressa of becoming overly obsessed with Papoose and turning the entire situation into a competition. One person even compared her behavior to someone who becomes more invested in a relationship after a breakup than the other person ever was. Others have also pointed out that Claressa seems to have adopted certain aspects of Remy's style, especially after allegedly seeking Remy's advice about fashion in the past. That has only fueled the comparisons between the two women. Then there are people bringing up the claims that Remy exposed the relationship because she wanted a divorce, while Papoose allegedly had not taken certain steps to fully separate himself from their shared life. Those claims have only added another layer to the already complicated situation. At this point, some viewers genuinely believe Claressa may be too emotionally invested in proving that her relationship with Papoose is real and permanent. And the irony is that many of the people criticizing her say they have actually been warning her about the situation the entire time. They believe she should stop worrying about proving herself to Remy, the internet, or anyone else and start focusing on her own career, accomplishments, and future. After all, Claressa has already built a name for herself through boxing and has plenty to be proud of outside of her relationship status. So now the big question is Claressa fighting too hard to prove that she won Papoose? Or is the internet simply judging a relationship it doesn't fully understand? What do you guys think about all of this? Sound off in the comments and make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications for more celebrity drama and updates. See you later, baddies.